I remember, like, when you go into rehab, you're trying to, like, soup yourself up. You're trying to be, like, you try to fit in the best you know how to do, and we're all just strung out peacocks. So, you know. So I was doing my things, and I remember Miss Genie. And so if you've ever been to Turning Point and had the pleasure of meeing Miss Genie, I mean, I think at the time that I was in Turning Point, she was 89 years old, maybe.
Yeah, the alligator.
Oh, my God. Yeah, well, for me, it was a boom, chicka, boom.
Oh, yeah.
And if you didn't boom, chicka, boom, you were boom hitting the street. She didn't give not two shits about you.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love it. Well, she heard me running my mouth, and I would always wear this, like, crazy makeup and wild clothing, mostly that I stole, because, like, that's, you know, because I was homeless before I got in there. And she was like, look at you with your makeup. You look like you're going to a drag show. You're right. She's like, you spent 2.5 hours doing your makeup. It's community meeting. You are still in your pajamas. So it's going to take you even more time to put on those absolutely ridiculous clothes that you brought with you to this rehab. And I was like my jaw had just, like, no one had ever spoken to me like that before.
Yeah.
And so, like, so I'm standing up. Everybody's kind of looking at me now because she's very, I mean, and silently, like, and so what do you know, very therapeutic voice. And Miss Bev was there, which was another, like, huge impact on me, and Carrie. And, I just, like, my jaw was open, and she was like, everybody, Nicole, as you probably know from her announcing, has been to 15 rehabs before this one. And so, Nicole, since you would like attention, we would like to know what is going to make number 16 different. Go ahead and enlighten us. And I was like, Meh. And I remember just staring at her because, like, embarrassment is one of my biggest uncomfortabilities. And so oh, gosh. It's just so embarrassing. Like, I'm, like, starting to cry, and she's like, oh, does this bother you? Because I've spilled more heroin on the ground than you've probably ever seen in your life, and I'm here to tell you that you're not important. And I was like, oh, God. And I cried I cried so long.
Did that give you motivation?